Time2Grow, which is India's largest and most preferred platform for the education sector, organized its 12th edition of the Education Summit at the Leela Palace Hotel in Bangalore. Approximately 200 plus directors, principals, vice principals were graced the occasion. Mr. Manmeet, Khurana, founder and CEO, Time2Grow Media, Mr. MD Lakshminarayana, Vice President KPCC, former MLA Mr. Sathish, Regional Director, NIOS Regional Center, and Dr. Latha Murthy, founder, Chairwoman, Empowered Minds Edu Solution LLP, India, and other dignitaries were present on the occasion.
At Time2Grow Media, we are committed to transforming the future of education by bringing together all the stakeholders involved. Today's summit will witness deliberations on a very significant aspect, that is, changes in educational aims and objectives. The advent of technology such as AI, machine learning, quantum computing, robotics, etc. has highly transformed the nature of teaching and learning. To discuss all of these and much more, we will have a few panel discussions today. Highlighting these discussions would be many eminent speakers, experts, change makers and policy makers who would be sharing their thoughts on the theme.
ಗ್ರಾಮೀಣ ಪ್ರದೇಶದಲ್ಲಿ ಇವತ್ತು ವಿದ್ಯೆ ಅಂತಕ್ಕಂಥ ಒಂದು ದೃಷ್ಟಿನಲ್ಲಿ ನಾವು ಓದುವಂಥ ಒಂದು ವಾತಾವರಣವನ್ನು ನಾವು ನೋಡಿದಾಗ ಇವತ್ತು ವಿದ್ಯೆ ಯಾವ ರೀತಿ ಕಮರ್ಷಿಯಲ್ ಆಗ್ತಾ ಇದೆ, ಇದನ್ನು ಯಾವ ರೀತಿ ಮಾರ್ಪಾಡು ಮಾಡಬೇಕು, ಸರ್ಕಾರಗಳು ಇದ್ರ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಯಾವ ರೀತಿ ಚಿಂತನೆ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು, ಇದ್ರ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ನಾವು ದೊಡ್ಡ ಆಲೋಚನೆ ಮಾಡ್ತಕ್ಕಂಥದ್ದು. ಸರ್ಕಾರದಲ್ಲಿ ಇರುವಂಥ ಸಂದರ್ಭದಲ್ಲೂ ಕೂಡ ನಾವಿರ್ತಕ್ಕಂಥ ಶಾಸಕರು ಈ ಮಕ್ಕಳ ವಿದ್ಯಾಭ್ಯಾಸದ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಯಾವ ರೀತಿ ಅರಿವನ್ನು ಮೂಡಿಸ್ಬೇಕು ಅನ್ನೋದ್ರ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಅನೇಕ ತಜ್ಞರ, ಅನೇಕ ಹಿರಿಯ ಅಧಿಕಾರಿಗಳ ಜೊತೆಯಲ್ಲಿ ಕೂತು ಚರ್ಚೆ ಮಾಡಿ ವಿಧಾನಸಭೆಯಲ್ಲಿ ಪರಿಪೂರ್ಣವಾಗಿರ್ತಕ್ಕಂಥ ಒಂದು ಚಿತ್ರಣವನ್ನು ತೆಗೆದುಕೊಂಡು ಇವತ್ತು ನಮ್ಮ NEPಗೆ ಸನ್ಮಾನ್ಯ ಮದನ್ ಗೋಪಾಲ್ರವರು ಇವತ್ತು ಅಧ್ಯಕ್ಷ ಕೆಲಸ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ. ಈಗ ಕೇಂದ್ರ ಸರ್ಕಾರ ಹೊಸ ಒಂದು ಯೋಜನೆಯನ್ನು ಪ್ರಾರಂಭ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದೆ. ಆದರೆ ಮಾಡುವಂಥ ಕಾಲದಲ್ಲಿ ಇದು ಆಯಾ ರಾಜ್ಯಗಳಲ್ಲಿ ಚರ್ಚೆ ಆಗಬೇಕು. ಪರಿಪೂರ್ಣವಾಗಿ ಇಡೀ ಇರ್ತಕ್ಕಂಥ ನಮ್ಮ 6.5 ಕೋಟಿ ಜನ ನಾವೆಲ್ಲರೂ ಕೂಡ ಚರ್ಚೆ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು.
Delighted to be here. As was told in the inauguration, before the inauguration, that two major points came out, which is very, very closely associated with an organization called as the National Institute of Open Schooling. We are part of the Ministry of Education. Most of you will know. We are one of the national boards like the CBSE. And two major points that came, which is the theme of NIOS, is that opportunity and giving a chance. So and also about change. So these three things were brought out. Exactly same was the principle and the motto that NIOS works with. Gives students an opportunity that they require, that they deserve, even if there are reasons for why they may not get otherwise.
Yeah, my name is Dr. Latha Murthy, and I have collaborated with Time2Grow Media. Today we are conducting this educational event for all the stakeholders of educational institutions and the principals, chairmen, directors and coordinators, and we have plenty of exhibitors as well, and people are there who are supportive, and it's a very good event where we are collating about maybe about 250 schools getting together from all over India, and this is an event so that we understand that what are the changes that is required in our education industry and how best we can deliver our teaching and how best we have to adopt the changes that is required at the present moment, which is the need of the hour. So that's the main reason that we are conducting this event, so that better late than never. So we are here to support you, to grow with you, and it's the correct time to grow. Thank you.
I'm Regional Director, National Institute of Open Schooling for the state of Karnataka.
This event is basically inviting all educational institutions to get them involved into learning about new approaches that are there in the field of education, getting technology into place, what are the best practices that are being carried on among institutions to get them forward so that the best of best practices can reach up to the students and also up to the schools where in the state of Karnataka. Not only in the state of Karnataka, institutions have also coming from the neighboring states of Tamil Nadu and also the other Andhra and Telangana states as well are participating in this one-day event.
Morning, I am Murthy, KUSMA President. This Time2Grow has organized this function, and it is a wonderful function to grow education into a better level. Now the knowledge has to be improved in different ways. This has made students attractive, and these additional things which we are going to give for the students will help them to grow very well. Thank you.
This is Dr. Shashi, co-founder and vice president of Time2Grow Media, and we are very thrilled, happy to announce our 12th Education Summit, which is happening today in Bengaluru, and we are very much excited to run the show, and I hope this program will give a lot of knowledge and thoughts about the changes in educational aims and objectives, because we are organizing such events for the national education policy changes which is happening nowadays, and we are inviting the principals and government dignitaries from the education sector to come over and to speak about the changes in education and how we can change the future of the children. So that's all about. Thank you.
Hi, this is Romani. I'm an editor at the Time2Grow Media, and we are organizing this summit, the 12th Education Summit in Bengaluru here, to address the changes in aims and objectives of education. And through this summit, we are, just targeting to know whether these changes happening in the education sector are beneficial in the long run, and if we have to change our pedagogies and curriculum according to the changes that are happening, and how the best minds in the industry can bring innovations to tackle these changes and prepare the students for the 21st century learning. And here we will also be acknowledging and recognizing the best minds in the industry who have done some tremendous work and made a huge impact in the lives of students.
Very good morning to all of you.
So
All are feeling very
I think
cold or
this
warm?
is a great opportunity for all of you,
Cold.
and we look
But we are
forward
getting
to
warm for
get many
start,
takeaways from this
right?
summit. Thank you so much.
I'm Shekhar. I'm from Noida region. I'm principal in one of the school, KL International, as well as I'm the city coordinator in CBSE. A wonderful summit is planned in Bangalore by Time2Grow. I congratulate the CEO, Mr. Manmeet Khurana, for planning and arranging this education summit for all the principals. I find all the principals will come here. It will be nearly 300 principals, 300 brains, 300 plans, 300 initiatives. And together, when we all are planning for education and NEP in particular, we find the outcome will be very much better for our students, for our schools, for our teachers. I wish all the best to the Education Summit. I wish Time2Grow all the very best for planning this wonderful academic event for the edu leaders. In time to come, I wish them all the best for coming workshops and seminars.